さあ、戦おうか。我が名はユーハバッハ。お前のすべてを奪うのだ。ジ・オールマイティは未来を改変する力だ。さあ、絶望してくれるなよ。ルルイ、ブリーチ、ブレイブソウル。
Alright, what is going on, guys? This is your boy the Death Smasher, and welcome back to another Bleach Brave Souls video. And today I am back again with another Should You Summon video. But before we actually get into the actual video, I do want to talk about something that is outside of this video. Whereas, well, I did plan to, make a summoning video of me going back in for Noel, but my summons were so trash that I decided not to make the video and pretty much tell you guys my pulls. So from step 16 to 20, it was pretty bad with the exception of one good dupe. Well, I'm gonna get into it. Step 16, Shaft. Step 17, Veil Ichigo. Good dupe, because at the end of the day, now he's 4 out of 5. If I get one more dupe, I am gonna think about max transcending him. And then step 18 and 19 were all shafts, and then step 20 utterly disappointed me. Gave me a fucking Shinji and Nelio. I'll take the Nelio dupe. I won't lie, I do like her, and she is 3 out of 5. I'll actually think about max transcending her, even though I prefer using Grammy, but Shinji's just a fuck off, so I pretty much sold him for transcendence points. And yeah, that is literally why I have a low orb count. But I did reroll my transcendence points on Tag Team Izuru, and would you look at that, I got 500 SP on that man, so hey, at least I have something to make my day. But yeah, anyways, now we can go ahead and get right into the video. So yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't able to make a live reaction to the actual trailer because I was away from home, but I can at least talk about the actual banner itself. And let me tell you guys this 1000-year Blood War banner is actually quite good, but KLab, let me just say this to you, fair and square, fuck off. Honestly, fuck off. Like, come on. Back-to-back 1000-year Blood War was way too much, especially when mid-month we already had Burn the Witch going on, where people were spending their hard-earned orbs for Nini and Noel, which were for pretty good reasons, because for starters, they were waifu material, and secondly, some of the characters are actually one of the best characters to actually play in the game. Heck, I even consider Noel to be anniversary worthy in terms of a character for what she had. And somewhat the same thing can be said to Nini, even though she was kind of shafted, but she still was good regardless, in my opinion. Like, she proved to me that even though she was the worst of the banner, she was actually still worth pulling for. Especially because of the fact that you can actually use her in 3 weeks of guild quests and also extreme co-op as a melee and as a ranged unit. So you figure KLab would actually give us a seasonal banner, just so that way us free-to-play and pay-to-play players can actually have time to save up orbs for the next banner that is hype. Well, nope, because we've got another 1000-year Blood War banner already. And to that, I say, fuck off, KLab. Honestly. Anyways, I'm done ranting. I'm sorry. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get right into the actual banner. Now, as I stated before, the banner isn't too bad. Like, Genryusai, Izuru, and Chojiro are all good characters. Now, as for the banner actually being worth summoning for, I'm gonna have to say, yes, if you want all 3 of the characters, go for the main banner. I'll be honest with you, even though the amounts of fillers are quite atrocious in my honest opinion, and the only ones worth going after is Yama and Chojiro, which to that point, if you only care about those 2, just save for the individual banners. Like, that is the best advice I can give you. But anyways, let us go more into detail about these characters. I have to say that none of them got shafted. Well, maybe a bit of shaft there is for Izuru because he's a ranged hollow killer for Mind, which isn't too bad, but he wasn't given guard break, so you need to pretty much guard break with your strong attacks a lot of the times, and because he's got range collision strong attacks on his kit, being the first one being a pushback, and then the second strong attack same as Tokinata, and then his third is full screen, it's kind of like, eh, but he does have Flurry with a 30% bruiser, weakening on everything, Last Ditch, Poise, and 20% damage reduction. So I'm thinking maybe he could work in PvP and use him as a type of a Toki, not a strat type of unit. But I don't know about that, Chief. I'm gonna be real with you, because as useful as Last Ditch is, I don't really see him making waves in PvP. Sure, maybe he can stall out Ugram, but I don't know, man. Like, yeah. And Genryusai, I have to say, they did give him no affiliation killer, but for what he has, it's not bad. It really isn't bad, because he's got double lunges on his kit, and then his third strong attack is full screen, and then Chojiro being the best in Banner. That being said, he does have Captain Killer. However, he's got the exact same kit as Spirit Society Byakuya, making him one of the best ranged heart units in the game, and I have to say that he's right behind Apache. Like, the only thing that he could have at least gotten was a 40% Berserker, but instead, no, it's 20%. So, yeah, that's basically the character summed up in a nutshell. So, let's just go ahead and take a look at the actual stats and skills. So, Genryusai, starting her off directly with him, he got something new. And would you look at that? We actually have innate skills, meaning that these skills are already going to be unlocked as soon as you pull the character as a 5-star, because these are skills that are exclusive to the character. And he has Fire Immunity, Read No Affiliation Dodges, which is basically going to be useful in the new Transcendence Zone, which, oh, by the way, thank you KLab, that actually did make my day. I'm glad that we're getting new content and an easier way to get Hogyokus for Transcendent characters, so thank you. And he has Immolator every 5 seconds, which I'm gonna bring up the actual explanation. It gives a percentage chance to inflict burn on nearby enemies every few seconds. Immolator only inflicts the burn status element and does not cause damage with the initial hit, in the way that status element inducing attacks do. This innate ability only has an effect when the character is the active character. And of course, Immolator, okay, that's kind of stupid to read, but yeah. In other words, Yama can pretty much have a higher chance of being able to inflict burn, and I believe this type of innate skill, it works when you're close to the enemies. I don't know if it only works when you hit the enemies, but I think, I don't know. And then, yeah, pretty much, I already explained this. And of course, Yama having Fire Immunity as an innate ability is good, because I do feel like this should be a skill that only Yama has, and should not be part of the 6-star skills. And guess what? His 6-star skills are still amazing. Nothing has been wasted. He's got a Bruiser of 20%, Berserker at 20%. I won't lie, I did wish that he had a 40% Berserker, because, like, come on, we have Nini and Noel that have a higher Berserker and not these 1000-Year Blower characters, because, like, I do feel like Burn the Witch, in terms of Banner, was overall better than 1000-Year Blower. But anyways, moving along, Devastation at 40%, damage to burning enemies plus 20%, okay, that's already nice, and with the Immolator innate ability, that is going to be even more clutch. Havoc at 20%, Frenzy, Debilitator plus 2 seconds, and Sprinter plus 1. Overall, really nice skills. Don't let the no affiliation killer fool you, because killers do not matter anymore. Please go ahead and check out my discussion video to see if these bad killers matter anymore, because I went in deep trying to explain that it doesn't really matter, because as long as Yama can kill, that's all that matters. The same thing goes for any type of unit that has no affiliation killer or Espada or Captain Killer, as long as the character has a good kick. Heck, the same thing applies with Swimsuit, Apache, and Chojiro, which we are about to get into. So this guy is a heart unit with the Captain Killer ability, so he is going to be amazing for Captain Killer Week, which is coming up soon, so that's not too bad. And I won't lie, KLab has actually managed to impress me with this character, because they decided to literally implement Chojiro's Bankai in his character. And that's saying a lot, because Chojiro, the thing about him is that he did. Like, he dies literally at the start of the 1000-Year Blower arc. Like, literally gets penetrated by a fucking lance and was literally sent flying off, like, in one of the manga panels. Like, you can go ahead and read the manga chapters for yourselves. But yeah, that's what happened to Sasaki Bay. But hey, I like what KLab did, in my personal opinion. Like, at the very least, they can actually be creative and still bring about characters that have not done much in the Thousand Year Blood War arc. Heck, and now that I think about it, I do see some characters that are going to be coming into the game, which I will not name. Like, you guys can already guess. But yeah, in terms of skills, he's got... Okay, so he doesn't have any innate skills, which is okay, but he does have Strong Attack Reacher's Time minus 12%, Bruiser 20%, Berserker 20%, Devastation at 40%, Damage to Paralyzed Enemies plus 20%, Havoc at 20%, Frenzy, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, and Sprinter plus 1. And now that I think about it, hold on. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that upon using his special, he basically wraps himself around a gigantic vortex that surrounds himself that allows him to also inflict paralysis, which is pretty nice. It's basically the same thing that the Speed Thousand Year Blood War Yamamoto has in his special, which is actually insane. It's very clutch for when it comes to pretty much doing damage in guild quests, and it's clutch in PvE content. Like, yo, that is crazy good, honestly speaking. And then Izuru, ranged Hollow Killer with the Flurry ability. Damage reduction at 20%, so if you guys are still using Noitora and actually have Max Transcended, you can actually use this guy as a link for PvP and completely replace the likes of Grimmjow, which I wouldn't really recommend it yet because Grimmjow is bound to get his Resurrection and he should get normal attack damage now that I think about it as his secondary soul trait, hopefully, I don't know. And then he does have Bruiser 30%, Berserker 40%, Sprinter plus 1, Last Ditch, Poise, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, and Flurry. My only complaint is that this unit does not have Guard Break. If this guy actually had Guard Break, that would be amazing because... Bruh, KLab, what are you guys doing? Like, you make a 1000 Year Blood War unit worse than a premium character? Like, Fierce Battle Kisuke, he's got Flurry with a higher Bruiser, and he doesn't have status elements, and he has Guard Break, and the IZ skill. And he's in the premium pool, where this guy isn't. Like, what are you guys doing, KLab? Like, what are you guys doing? But, yeah, that's basically the characters summed up in a nutshell. And now, let us go ahead and react to the actual gameplay of the characters, because I also want to take a look at their gameplay. Anyways, before getting into the video, this is basically made by Hiken. Shoutouts to him, because he did actually make the video. Now, I'm not trying to take his work, I'm just live reacting to it just to pretty much see the characters, but do go subscribe to his channel because he does actually upload the leaks for every type of character that we get into the game, and we pretty much have early access to the gameplay. Now, how he has access, I'm not gonna question it, but let's just go ahead and take a look at it. So, this is Chojiro Sasaki-Be. Alright, that's his summon quote, as you guys heard. So, hold on, let me lower down the volume. Nat string is not too bad. Like, it's pretty good if you want to go for a Nat build. First strong attack is a beam move. Second strong attack, 960 AoE, and then his third is full screen. Basically the exact same kit as Spirit Society Byakuya. Literally. So, yeah. And I think this is the first Heart unit to actually get the same exact equivalent kit, because Apache came close, but she had a shorter length beam where it was like 1,200 width and 1,200 length, which for Guild Quest it worked. I'll say that much. But other than that, Chojiro, I do feel like he's the best in Banner. Like, don't let the killer fool you. Like, he's not just meant for PvE. Excuse me. He's not just meant for Guild Quests. He's also meant for PvE, so you'll make great use of this character, and he is one of the best Heart characters to play as in the game, so yeah. Let us go ahead and take a look at the special. Very nice. And as you guys can see, he wraps himself in a vortex where he surrounds himself in, which is insanely good. And that's basically Sasaki-Be. Let's move on to Izuru. And here we are with Izuru's gameplay. Now, okay, the model looks pretty awesome, but damn, he looks dead in the eye, like, honestly. And I like the black arm around it. It's actually quite cool in my opinion. And ooh, my god, look at that hole. Okay, let's just move on. And ooh, I see Izuru already taking the rock gang that Shinji, Broken, and Hikaku have. But yeah, let's just go ahead and take a look at his actual gameplay. We already know what the stats and skills are, so let's get right into it. So yeah, Nat String is exactly the same as Tokinata, as you guys can see right here. First strong attack being a shave attack. Second strong attack, the Vortex. And then his third is full screen. Okay, his first doesn't seem to be pushing back as much. But then again, this is a 5-star raid, so it is to kind of be expected. I thought his first would actually push back a lot more than I thought, but I'm gonna be real here. There is a lot more enemies in which they have range guard than melee guard, so you are going to be needing to use Izuru's strong attacks consistently in order to guard break with his strong attacks and being able to kill off the mobs, which is quite annoying, which is why I do feel like he should have at least gotten guard break. Honestly, replace... Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, let me finish stating what I was trying to say. I don't think that Poise or Last Fish should have been there. At least replace one of them with guard break, and if I'm asking too much, sharpshooter, but okay, okay, I'm asking too much. Let's take a look at this special of his. And I won't lie, the special is actually quite badass, in my opinion. Fucking badass, I won't lie. Okay, now let us move on to Yamamoto, which is the one I'm more excited to see. Alright, so here we are with Yamamoto's gameplay, and oh, look at the sprite model. Like, it already looks very nice with the fact that he is cloaked in flames. Like, let's take a look at it, and let me lower down the volume as well. Oh yeah, I love how the innate skills show up first and then the skills. Alright, that's actually innate, I won't lie. Okay, let's get right into it, and here's his gameplay. And yo, he's definitely gonna be making big use of this skill right here, but Nat String is quite long. Wait, what, does he have long reach? Hold on, I don't think he does, but like, what the fuck? Hold on, I just want to see it. Okay, no, he doesn't have long reach. Okay, I thought he did, but it's quite long, I will say that much. I'm hoping to see more Nat characters that have this type of Nat String. Like, honestly, that's good. First strong attack being a lunge, and then the second strong attack is another lunge. However, what is interesting about this lunge is that it's got 870 radius, meaning that with this lunge, you can get a lot of mobs. And believe it or not, this is the first actual ever good tech character that we got that actually has Havoc, that actually has a very good and consistent kit. I'm sorry, but 1000-Year Blood War Uryu is not up there. Same thing goes with Nini. I'm sorry, but KLab has been shafting a lot of the tech characters, in my opinion. And then his third is full screen. Wait, let me take a look at it. Hold on. Let me take a look at his visuals. Hold on. I just want to take a nice look at it. Okay, I went back too much. Excuse me. Okay, you know, I'll just go through it as it goes through the gameplay. But other than that, oh, there's his innate ability. Okay, so basically it works as if it randomly inflicts burn even when you're not attacking enemies. Like, look at that. That's crazy. I won't lie, that is honest to God crazy. I want him now. Oh, so he steps on the ground and then all the flames come out. But damn, that is actually insane. Visuals are nice, the kit is nice. I do feel like, I know Chojiro is the best in Banner, I know, but Yama's visuals just, it really does impress me, I won't lie. Oh, and let's take a look at his special. Fucking badass. Oh my god, bruh. But yeah, that's basically Yama's gameplay in a nutshell. I do think he is an excellent character, even with the no affiliation killer, in my honest opinion. And now, let us go ahead and analyze the actual banners. Now, the actual banners, I'm gonna be real here, the main 6% draw banner, I think it's kind of garbage. I think it's kind of garbage because, okay, for starters, okay, let's just take a look at the fillers. Fierce Battle Ichigo, best mind melee Soul Reaper killer in the game. Right behind Noel, in terms of an overall melee Soul Reaper, he's better than Hikone. He's got the transformation mechanic. Lunge on first, beam on second, and then the third is 975 radius AoE Descent attack. Insanely good character, so I'm glad that they actually put him in this filler pool. Hiyori, I know she's been in a lot of banners already, but having her 5 out of 5 will do you justice for when it comes to melee holo killer week and for epic raids, because she is actually a really good premium character. Shinsui is kind of mediocre as a range character. Range collision, strong attack on first, second strong attack, a crawling vortex, and then the third is full screen. And he's not the best. I'm gonna be real here. Chojiro is pretty much just a link. He's got a short length beam move. Second strong attack is the heal move, and then the third is basically well, it's the same type of strong attack that Fifth Anime Byakuya has. Loopy is basically a weaker version of Mugetsu, like lunge on first, beam on second, third strong attack 900 radius. He's not the best. And plus, a lot of people hate Luger, like I do. Tesla, ass. Lunge on first, second strong attack is a shield move, and then the third is full screen, and he doesn't even have recharge, so that shield takes an insanely long time for it to come back, like around 24 to 25 seconds if you go for like triple 14% recharge links. He is a bad character in my overall opinion. And then we've got the Halloween 2017 characters again. It's weird that they brought him back, but I can understand why, considering they completely skipped out Halloween this time around. So they decided to drop out these characters. Now, I won't lie, it's not a bad choice, but I do feel like that Halloween Soifon is the only good one out of the three, whereas Yoruichi, I'll be honest with you, she's a good Nat character, but she doesn't have Flurry. That's the thing that is about her. And I don't remember if she has weakening or paralysis. I don't remember. And then Orihime, she's got a good third strong attack, but her first and her second aren't really the best, especially the second, considering its range collision. Like, it's fucking garbage. And of course, she does have weakening on everything. So yeah, that's basically the main banner summed up. And now, as we go ahead and take a look at the actual individual banners, the individual banners themselves are not too bad, but I do feel like, well, let's just go ahead and take a look at it. So, Izuru's banner, he's got White Ichigo and Shunsui. Obviously, these are the fillers you don't really want to pull for, in my opinion. Grimjow's not a bad filler. Like, he's a good 14% recharge link, and if you're looking for a good 14% recharge link for power, well, here you go. Just try to pull for him. And Riruka, I do feel like she's been spammed in a lot of banners, but she has her use in guild quests. Like, for ranged or Ronker Killer Week and Espada Week, she is great as a booster and for inflicting weakening. Like, honestly, if you guys have her 5 out of 5, do not sleep on her. I can tell you guys that much. Now, I have her 5 out of 5. I don't have her transcended, but I have been using her in guild quests. She is fucking clutch, honestly speaking, and I do want to invest transcendence onto her because of guild quests. And now for Sasaki-based banner. Honestly speaking, I have to say that half of the actual banner is actually trash. Because we've got Retsu, who is trash, Ishin, who is mediocre, like, okay, good SA1 and good SA3, but has a terrible SA2. Halloween Little Net, great for a Ronker Killer Week, or the ranged one. And Ginjo is okay. He's actually okay. You know what? Fuck, I actually see him making a comeback this coming ranged or Ronker Killer Week, because he's a tech character and has weakened defense. Okay. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, Ginjo's okay, but I don't think he's too great. He's better than most of the other fillers, especially these two right here. Halloween Little Net still has her own place. And now, Yamamoto's banner, I do feel like it's a better individual banner. Because let me go ahead and go into why. Okay, so for Kisuke, good for epic raids, and is also good in guild quests because of the shockwave attack, and he does have disabler. He does have disabler, so because of the third strong attack, he is actually able to inflict paralysis a bit more easily, but he also has weakening on his special, so it's not too bad. But he's not the best, if I'm being honest. Yoruichi, still a good character. I know she's been spammed a lot in banners, but because she is a self-booster and is basically a discount True Bankai Ichigo and has 4 flash steps, she is still not a bad character that is actually worth max transcending. And Gin here, he's a trash character, but I know most of us, including myself, don't even have this Halloween Gin. So, yo, here's a good reason to pull for Yama, because you guys don't have that many characters. And then Mauricio, okay, he's a trash unit, but for guild quests, once again, he's gonna be quite crazy because he does have bombardment with weakening, so you can actually make use of him in Captain Killer Week and also ranged Soul Reaper Killer Week for when that time comes. Just saying, if you guys don't have him and do actually want to get dupes of him. But yeah, that's basically the main banners and the individual banners summed up. I do feel like Yama's banner is the best out of all the individual banners. Second best goes to Izuru, and Sasaki Bay actually has the worst individual banner out of all the three, and the main banner is kind of atrocious. Honestly speaking, guys, I'm gonna skip the main banner. I'm just gonna go for the individuals for Genryusai and maybe Chojiro if I have the orbs. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to see how to plan my orbs from there, because I need to actually save up, because as you guys can see, I only have 20 orbs. I desperately need to save up orbs now. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have actually enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. So yeah, this has been your boy the Death Smasher, and I am signing out. Take care, lads. Peace out. Best of luck in your summons. I'm not gonna be summoning, but I will, however, live stream epic raids on the day the banner comes out. I'll say that much. And if you guys do actually happen to pull the characters and actually do want me to make a showcase on the characters, do feel free to hit me up on Discord, because I'll actually plan to do so. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, lads.